Stream a live sports event today. Stream thousands of live and on-demand sporting events from any device. Click link in description box down below to watch full game in high quality. Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel for more sports updates. Thanks for watching and enjoy the game.
All right. Morning, Mr. Mason. Good morning.
Hello, Johnny.
Lovely morning. Hi, Johnny. Beautiful morning.
Morning, Mr. Mason.
Harry, it's a marvelous morning.
Have a nice trip.
Sensation.
Great city, Boston.
Terrific.
Johnny, what's she like?
Yeah, come on, give her. Wait a minute. I can't describe her. Nobody can. But I happen to have a photograph of her here.
Well, well, well.
Hello, Carter.
So you combine business with pleasure. Wait till Judge Doolittle hears about this, my boy.
Here's about what?
About you getting married on his time, without his consent, or his daughter's.
What's she got to do with it?
Well, now, my boy, the chief topic of conversation around these parts has been that you and Miss Doolittle...
No, malarkey, office talk, Carter. Isn't a word of truth in it.
Judge Doolittle may not think so.
Is that so? Well, if he doesn't like it, he can lump it.
Mason.
Oh, good morning, Judge Doolittle.
What's all this mess?
Well, it seems that everybody around here found out that when I was up in Boston...
What are you doing in Boston?
You sent me, sir. Don't you remember? You sent me up there to get a deposition on the Higgins versus Higgins case.
Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's all this horseplay?
Well, while I was in Boston, after I got the deposition, I had a few hours to spare, and so I had just a few hours.
Well, go on.
I got married.
You what?
I got married.
You got married?
Yes, sir, I got married.
Come into my office.
Yes, sir.
Where's the deposition?
There you are, sir.
What's this?
Oh, that's just sort of a letter.
So you got married.
Yes, sir.
I imagine this will be a surprise to some people.
Yes, sir. No, sir. I mean, well, I don't know. It all happened rather suddenly. See, we met on Boston Common the night I arrived, and I'd had a bite at Thompson's Spa, and then I took a little stroll around the Common, and I saw her standing there. She, just standing there. She had a cinder in her eye.
Well?
In her eye.
Whose eye?
Jane's. Mrs. Mason, my wife.
Oh.
Of course, she wasn't my wife then. She's my wife now. So. And I got the cinder out of her eye.
And you married her?
Yes, sir.
Quick work, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Ah, Judge, we knew the moment we looked at each other. We knew the moment we looked at each other.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Last year, there were nearly 500,000 divorces in this country. Congratulations, Mason.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Hutch would like your opinion on this, sir. Oh, this is for you, Mr. Mason. Special messenger. It's marked Rush, important.
Rush? Important? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
Oh, it's a letter from my wife.
Your wife? What'd you do, leave her in Boston?
Oh, no, she's right here, sir.
Here in town?
Yes, sir.
Well, if your wife's in town, why'd she write you a letter?
Well, she likes to write letters, Judge. Yes, it's sort of a little custom we have. You see, she wrote me a letter the first day she met me, right as soon as she got home, and she's written me one ever since. Even coming down on the train together, she wrote me. You see, when I get a letter from her, it's sort of like a sort of a visit, you see. Judge, when two people get married, they usually go on a honeymoon.
I didn't. I don't approve of honeymoons. Waste of time.
Uh-huh. Well, you know how women are, and Mrs. Mason and I...
What about Higgins against Higgins? You're the only one in the office knows this case. It's on the calendar for next week.
Well, if I could get a continuance.
Opposing counsel wouldn't consent.
Well, but I talked to Mr. Hornblow this morning, and he agreed to a continuance.
Well, all right. Take a week.
A week? Well, Judge, I'm afraid we wouldn't be able to make it in a week.
What?
We couldn't make it in a week.
Make what?
My wife and I had sort of planned a trip to Europe on the Normandy.
Oh, well, take 2 weeks then.
And after I got the cinder out of Jane's eye, we talked for a little while, and then we took a little walk around the Commons.
Yes?
And now we walked for quite some time. Then we went over to Thompson's Spa for a bite.
Yes?
And we had a bite.
Well, rather an unconventional meeting, wasn't it?
These cookies are delicious.
They're made with sour cream.
Oh, I'm crazy about sour cream.
I'm crazy about Jane.
John's so young and impulsive.
Oh, now, Mother, wait a minute. This is different.
Are you visiting relatives here in New York, my dear?
Well, yes and no. Not exactly.
I came over with Johnny.
From Boston, together, last night.
Well, yes, Mother. We thought as long as we were engaged.
Engaged?
Oh, I know how upset you must be, Mrs. Mason. You know so little about me, and it all happened so suddenly.
I should think it was sudden. What did your family have to say about it?
I have no family.
Oh. Didn't John say something about your taking a course in journalism?
Yes, but I gave it up after I met Johnny.
Yeah, I'm sort of a postgraduate course.
If you have a talent for writing, take my advice and develop it while you're young. One needs all one's time and energy for a career.
Don't you think marriage is a career in itself?
Oh, indeed, emphatically. That's why one mustn't rush into it pell-mell. Marriage is a business, a very serious business, a partnership. In the